membawa nuansa baru yang fresh dengan topik-topik bahasan yang menempatkan batik dalam berbagai sudut pandang dan dimensi. Antara lain, melalui kajian sejarah dan tradisi dengan membuka antud manuskrip, hubungan batik dan tipologi, penemuan beragam seni dan teknologi proses, serta critical points dalam produk-produk batik inovasi. Harapan saya adalah bahwa hasil kesepakatan dalam simposium ini dapat direkomendasikan kepada pemerintah dan masyarakat batik di masing-masing negara sebagai pedoman pokok upaya-upaya konservasi, edukasi, dan sosialisasi batik secara berkelanjutan. Dengan harapan seperti itulah saya menutup sambutan ini dengan teriring doa. Semoga Tuhan Yang Maha Kuasa berkenan melimpahkan berkat serta rahmat-Nya agar simposium ini mencapai hasil optimal dan sekaligus juga memberi arah penggunaan batik agar bisa memberi manfaat lebih bagi masyarakat di masing-masing negara. Sekian, terima kasih, selamat bersimposium. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ketua Dekanas DIKR Mas. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih banyak Bapak Wahyu.
Dek, bentar dek. Siap, 1, 2.
Abang yang ini kok ini kayak apa jenis kayak apa
Batik since 2011. Her Batik creation is special for it is based on the beauty of our manuscript. Through
the meanings or messages of manuscript through batik as the medium. After receiving the blessing for Pakualam 10 of my husband, assembled a creative team to analyze the illumination in order to formulate batik meaning, create batik patterns, process batik, and so on. To introduce Pakualaman batik, we organize exhibition and training. Various batik of Pakualaman. 1. Wiloyo Kusumojono batik. Manuscript source Sestragis Suhul. This batik motif is inspired by the Renggan Medono Wiloyo Kusumojono in the Sestragis Suhul and Babar Paurupian manuscripts. The symbolic meaning of this motif combines the leading exemplar of the late Kanjeng Gusti Pangeran Adipati Aryo Pakualam ingkang jumeneng kaping 9. I as an high-skill personality who inherit from the systematic, sophisticated teaching. He said, whoever can make the mind peaceful when insulted, and we can remain modest when given praise, we will grow into fragrant flower or a refined human being. 2. Batik sastra Lukito. This batik motif is inspired by the Wedono Renggan of Lukito Papaning Sastra, with taken from Serat Romo Arjuna Wijaya Saha Kepala Dongeng Babar Palupian Babat Betawi Jilid 3 or Sastra Ageng Adidaya. The Wedono Renggan of Lukito Papaning Sastra implies 21 virtues to be adhered to and 21 faults to be avoided. The bird ornament in this batik motif symbolizes human who can move around and talk freely and a good behavior. Pitutur luhur or virtues teaching. The teachings of virtues which we are used as a ethic and moral guidance by Paku Alam first, so that can be physically and mentally safe. Moral messages. It is important for us to control our behavior by keeping on applying the guidance of society teaching continuously, albeit only partially. What will be reached the glory. 21 virtues attitude. Ngadeg. Life in according to the rules. Sabar. Patience. Subur. Grateful. Narima. Humblessness. Suro. Bravery. Mantap. Determined. Teman. Persistent. Suci. Sentiti. Ingat. Sentias. Serono means ikhtiar, making effort. Prawira, dauntlessness. Dibyo, wise. Swarjono, smart. Bener, honest. Kuno, clever. Kuat, tenacious. Nalar, logic. Gemi, frugal or consistent. Yitno, alert. Tabari, diligent. 21 goals attitude. Ladak. Lack of respect to others. Lancang, bad speech. Latah, anger. Lolos, lack of control. Lantang, envy and bitterness. Langar, ruthlessness. Lemus, jealousness. Leson, lazy. Lemar, selangis. Lamur, reckless. Lusuh, lethargic. Lukat, shameless. Lamsar, easily bored. Luas, ignorant and irritable. Lumuh, idle-headed. Lumpur, ill-hearted. Resentful. Larat, rule-breaking. Ngelacok, leculier. Melunjak, greedy. Lenggak, Canceted, lembut, insensitive. Now, Create batik Astabrata. Astabrata, Asta is Brata willingness and ability to devote oneself. Is the leadership teaching delivered by Rama and his brother Bharata in the epic of Ramayana. In the teaching of Astabrata, there are characteristics that a king must have. 1. Batara Indra. Batik name Indra Widakto. Indra, the god Indra. Widakto, knowledgeable. A symbol of example from the god Indra, whoever endingly prove knowledge upon human. A good leader must pay attention to the intellectual improvement to the people that the land. 2. Batik Batara Yama. Batik name Yama Linapsu. Yama, the god Yama. Linapsu, the method of concurrent. A symbol of example from the god Yama as a law, conference, and every vanquisher. A good leader must be just and firm in enforcing the rules. 3. Batara Surya. Batik name Surya Mularjo. Suryo, the god Surya. Mularjo, glorious and prosperous. A symbol of example from the god Surya with his favorite gold coin. The good leader must be able to exploit rightful source of livelihood. 4. Batara Chandra. Batik name Chandra Dinasti. Chandra, the god Chandra. Dinasti, beloved. A symbol, for example, for the god Chandra, who always breathes love and compassion. 5. Name Bayu Krastala. Bayu, the god Bayu. Krastala, strong, tough, powerful. A symbol example from the god Bayu, who is tough, determined, robust, resilient, and vigorous. 6. Batara Wisnu. Batik name Wisnu Mamujo. Wisnu, the god Wisnu. Mamujo, the good spirit, worshipping. A symbol for the god Vishnu is a leader with devoted person. 7. Batara Brahma. Batik name Brahma Sembada. Brahma, the god Brahma. Sembada, strong, powerful. A symbol from the god Brahma, who is courageous and tough. A good leader must have courage. 8. It's Batara Baruna. Batik name Baruna Wicakso. Baruno, the god Baruno Wicakso, wise, like me. A symbol for the god Baruno, who is smart and wise. As below, the creation of Batik pattern with Pakualaman style from the manuscript is an effort to preserve and give meaning in the new way to Pakualaman style Batik by observing and wearing clothing with Batik patterns containing the above teaching. It is hope that we will be motivated to be wise. That ends my presentation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I know that there must be questions because a lot of symbolical meanings that we saw just now, but we postpone your questions until all speakers present their ideas. And the second one, I would like to invite Mr. Edwin on. He is much multi-awarded Malaysian designer of natural dye textiles, fashion, and craft. He is the President Society Atelier Sarawak, the Arts and Craft Society in Sarawak. Immediate past President of ASEAN Handicraft Promotion and Development Association, or an organization that administers UNESCO Apada Craft Seal of Excellence since 2000. And currently, he is the Senior Vice President of the World Craft Council Asia Pacific, an architect by training. He designed Sarawak Cultural Village and the Kuching International Airport in Sarawak. Written several books, for example, Sarawak Style, Wakubu, Iban Textiles, Woven, Rings, Ikan Textiles of Sarawak. And he has set up World Eco Fiber and Textile Network to partner the cost of natural fibers and dye. And so many awards that he gets. He's very important, really important person, sir. I would like to listen to the award, very distinguished award. Mercedes-Benz Cairo Asian Fashion Award 2016. Global Fashion Influencer Malaysian Designer of the Year 2009. Global Advocate Award 2006. World Craft Council Award of Excellence, and he also curated exhibitions internationally: Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, Australia, the USA, and panels of experts for UNESCO, and also to remember for several competitions, and also to remember for UNESCO Awards of Excellence for handicrafts. Please welcome Dr. Gerakan. Time is yours.
Thank you very much. It is indeed a pleasure to be here this morning, to be able to share some thoughts with you as we celebrate Yogyakarta as World Craft Council City for Batik. And like Her Royal Highness, the Princess, I also hope that I can wear some Jogja Batik that will make me wise. Today I just want to share with you a few thoughts as we go into a new era after celebrating Jogja as world-class Batik city. And over the past few days, with Ibu Sita and thinking about how to re-strategize for Jogja as we go on and leap into a new era with this new branding behind us. And how do we take advantage of this branding to increase tourism? Yes, everybody wants to have more money by making a tourist dollar. But it is also very important that as we, in the first message this morning, says that how to live a Batik lifestyle. And therefore I'm suggesting that we are moving towards an eco-Batik lifestyle maybe. An eco-Batik lifestyle. I'm having the help of my friend Intan with the laptop because I cannot move my slides unless she helps me. So my first slide here is an interesting slide of an embroidery, but in the midst of this beauty of elements of nature, you find there's always a little evil. Here it is shown in red. Here is a serpent, the serpent that was in the Garden of Eden, who caused the downfall of Adam. So towards an eco lifestyle, therefore conjures in us a vision of a world where we live harmoniously, healthily together, in peace, in an environment that respects the earth and nature. We, men, we are a constant consumer. Yes, it's good to have an opportunity to go out and shop and buy and accumulate more and more. However, in this modern age of time, aggressive marketing and consumerism seems to be our biggest obstacle to cross in order to establish an idealistic eco lifestyle. What is wonderful, I think, in looking at what the princess and the workshop in Gerakan is doing in your very beautiful and special batik, is that these are not pieces that you buy and you throw away after you worn it once. These become art pieces, edible pieces, they become signature pieces that will say this was made in 2016. It will be treasured in 50 years' time by somebody, your granddaughter, who wears it proudly and says that this is what we have been handed down. I'm showing you here a slide. This is a slide of a Dayak lady walking in the jungles of Borneo. And her simple lifestyle is going out with a basket, gathering the jungle ferns. That's her natural salad for the day. The fern tops we call aku. They are unpolluted, they have not been sprayed with any fertilizer, they grow wild. She picks just enough that she can sustain herself and her family for that meal for that day. Never picking more than what you need, because if you have more, they will rot. But there is just enough to sustain you. Next. Consumerism, how much is enough? What are the alternatives that we have? We are bombarded. If you look at this graphic, everywhere you go, and I'm sure there is no place now in Indonesia you do not have this consumer advertisement that sells you products, and many of these products you don't really need. But it's telling you to go out to 7-Eleven, go out to your next shop and buy more, because you need to eat more, you need to have more to satisfy your life. How many things I have no need of? Okay? Now, I'm asking this question to you. I know that it is contradictory to what we are talking about here, even in the exhibition on Batik. Right? But I just am proposing to you that we need to be more careful, and we only have the best, and the best that we will have will keep and keep and keep, and not just wear and throw away. Next. How much is enough? Next. So what are the alternatives to the world of fast fashion with all the hype of wonder created by the media and business? Next. Here are some examples of successful slow fashion concepts that have been traditional in several cultures. For example, in India, the sari is heirloom. In Japan, there is borrowed textiles, that is recycled textiles. In Malaysia and in Indonesia, the sarong has men's pajama. And here is a photograph that I took a few years ago as I went to Mengikuti. A lady who has hand painted this sarong, which I bought, which I treasure, because it has taken her a few weeks to complete one piece. Meticulously, with a chanting, she has inscribed on that piece of cloth all the images which are related to nature. Next. The universal blue jean generation, I'll talk about later, but here, this is Indian patola ikat textiles. What's interesting also, if we trace how the patola has traveled in the kraton, in the dance last night, you saw the patola being worn by the dancers, although I'm not sure whether they're the genuine hand-woven ones or the printed, but that heritage that has traveled the oceans and come and has influenced the attire of a new sultanate here in Yogyakarta. This is Malaysian Iban Ikat textiles, which I've been working with Iban community, hand-woven, worn as wearable art that you wear and you pass on to the next generation. This is my friend, and you see his collection tonight from Jogja, Pak Apik Shuto. Pak Apik's pieces again are like treasures. They are not the kind that you buy, you wear and throw away. But what is wonderful is your hand-painted Jogja and Indonesian Batik sarongs is that they are one size fits all. It doesn't matter you're S, XL or double XL, that piece of cloth can be wrapped around your hip and it will still look nice and sexy. Next. This is Asif Sheikh, my friend here sitting at the table. Asif also believes in this concept that he only makes the best embroidered garments. And they are the sort that again will be treasures, because with each stitch, in time, they become a timeless piece. Next. This is Alfonso Gino from Philippines with the alpaca, banana fiber ikat textiles converted into fashion. Next. And what I'm showing you here now is an eco lifestyle whereby nothing is wasted, not even your kaudang. You know what's kaudang? Kaushi. Tari sakti. Tari kerbau. Where it is then treasures collected and sold, and even because it is used as fuel. Okay? They don't use charcoal sometimes in the village. This is what is Indian charcoal. Next. The blue generation. Next. Levi's strategy, the blue jeans. Ask any young person nowadays, what is their standard attire? Boys or girls? Every one of you have a pair of blue jeans. Correct? Hands up? Okay, hands up. Ibu, pakcik, maybe some of you don't wear blue jeans. You resist. I don't want to wear blue jeans. That's so American. But the standard attire for a young person is blue jeans. And why? Because when I ask my friends who are students in the university colleges, especially the boys, they say, blue jeans doesn't matter whether you wear it 1 week, 2 weeks, you don't wash, it still looks the same. So it's easy jeans, and it doesn't matter if you use it a long time because faded blue jeans is even more fashionable. So Levi's started the blue jeans, and the blue jeans keep on putting the dollar into their pockets and into the pockets of all those branded jeans. Next. So here is a lesson to learn. If we want Batik Jogja to be as successful as Levi's blue jeans, how do we make it an item that is desirable and does not go out of date? Batik is taken by any top designer in the world, like Versace, like Armani. They will only use it for one season. This is the Batik season for spring-summer 2017. But they will never repeat again using your Batik until maybe 5 years down the road. Because then it becomes, fashion changes from season to season. What you want Batik to be is that it is permanently there as an item of dress, as an item of textile, as something which is timeless. Next. Okay. Any shape, any style. Next. The blue jeans. Next. My next concept to show to you is an oval jacket, but it's reassembled, my friend from France. It is very trendy in France, and some designer shops whereby they make a style which is reminiscent of the old, what we call a Boro style French jacket. Okay? But on the right photograph is what is also interesting in Japan in the old days is the concept of re-dyeing your old textiles. There were re-dye centers. It is not old-fashioned to be wearing old. That is also the other concept. Where you can be confident and wear your old jacket in a
and there are tables and they contain after the motifs they are put in an order, and I tell the people about the different groups of motifs. And then it is also interesting, I add several things at the background and compare with the motifs in Batik. So you get at the right side, you see that is a tambal with pollen design, and then I add the god Mayu and Bima, and on the other side Manu. And or on the upper picture you see the carbon design compared with wood batik on wood, ultimate here. Or down is the grid, and if you open the grid, it is really something like pattern, and on the sheet in silver work there was a cement design with maroon. Therefore, I showed you the report. And then and that is on the left side, that is I don't remember his name at the moment. It is the Batik, yes. And he contains, his dress cast contains many things from the cement. So, and then I show how people wear them and when they wear what. And you see on the upper side, it's called Wellington. Yeah. Yeah. wedding dress, and in the center up, you see the fathers who wear the Rundumkleid. Yeah. And then civic clothing. And you see how the people are dressed outside, even on the bicycle or carrying in Batik the vegetable or dusted or just have leisure with a salon. And at the left side is even we go to Salzburg. In the night place we wanted to go all the time. And then we have the Lavagni textiles which were not allowed for the ordinary people until 1945 when Bono had taken away the law. And all these Lavagni you can find on old Bayern patterns. So it is wrong if the Panakaban, the jokers, were different than cattle and chiplock. So no Bayern pattern for the Panakaban, but modern Bayern sometimes don't obey to them. And here the left side is also Bayern who were chiplock on the patchwork jacket, and the patchwork jacket was always in East Java and based on patches for the priest and the one ruler for the patchwork jacket, and that is now involved. And the patches were given to him by the people around him. So, and now I must tell you the timing, and we prepared something for the client that is of 17 groups of symmetry. That you can find 13 in old Javanese Batik patterns, and that's enormous. And we use that in the university to teach the students. And then I have a very important table that visitors can ask, is it Batik or not? And they can just touch it and then they can tell, and I show them that it's Batik, that is Batik Bulen, that is Batik Chapa, and that is no Batik at all. And at the right side you see one thing is the thing moving front, solo, and I discovered a few years ago that it was a print and then made Batik tourism. So fortification all over. Yeah, here's again, but we don't know. And here all are fake, or we must write it. But I don't mind if the people were fake, if they cannot afford a real Batik. But the seller should tell them that it's not a Batik, but a fake. And if it's very difficult, that one at the right time, it is a very expensive Batik from Kui to June. And on the left side, it is duplicate printing and card. You see that because the back
whether we want to preserve it or we surrender to consumerism. Now I would like to invite for the discussion, question and answer session. I would like to invite you to give comment or ask question. If you do so, would you please tell your name and also the questions to whom that you address. Is there any? I would like to open 3 questions first. Is there any? One, sir, and also here, and 3 of you. Okay, the lady with green and also the lady with black. Thank you. The microphone, please.
Thank you very much. I have 3 questions. One is to Ibu Atika. You have a lot of motif of the Batik motif derived from the manuscript of Pakualaman. And the motif was very beautiful. My question is this motif or this pattern is public domain or owned by a certain under the copyright law? This is my question. And second, to my very best friend, I think, I am interested on the re-dyeing. Can you make a re-dyeing in the batik? Not just a normal, what is paintings. And to Mrs. Tatiana, I see some stamp. It is a wooden stamp or stamp from different kind of materials. Thank you very much.
Sir, repeat the last sentence.
It is I saw in the picture a batik stamp. My question is whether it's a wooden stamp or made from wood or made from other materials. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Comes to the Her Royal Highness and one question to Mr. Antiterorisme. So first, I'd like to express my gratitude to Her Royal Highness Prince of Pakualaman, because right now I'm actually doing a project granted from Indonesian higher education to create a jewelry that inspired from the Pakualaman Batik, especially the Acara essence. And you know what? Every time I show that jewelry, the response is really great and really amazing that people sometimes can't believe that this jewelry pattern are from Batik. So for the princess, I would like to ask to please keep creating that kind of amazing or fabulous work of Batik, because I can say that Batik is not only about textile or fashion, but also something that transforms and really transforms in many works of art that really show Indonesian valuable heritage. So please. Okay. So the question for Mr. Antiterorisme is perhaps, maybe I don't really get what you're talking about last. So maybe you could explain to us or me more the relation between slow fashion to the eco-like lifestyle in terms of antiterorism. And my first question goes to Her Royal Highness Princess Pakualaman, Ibu Atika, and you are so wonderful with the collection of Pakualaman Batik based on the manuscript. Do you think that you would like to get a patent for that in the international? So it is important that the world will know about the Pakualaman Batik. And the second question goes to Madam Anne. You were so amazing about the presentation, the process of Batik, that you are really concerned about it. Would you also write about the development in the modern or contemporary Batik in Indonesia? Because there are some historical process of the Batik, and it is life of the Asian people. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I would like to give opportunity for the speakers to answer the questions. First of all, first is from Mr. Batik about the motive is for the public or just the recollection of the house.
Terima kasih Pak Hadian kehadiran dan saya Pak bisa saja nanti diterjemahkan oleh Ibu Ida. Batik Pura Pakualaman untuk publik dan tidak copyright karena tidak ada larangan di Pura Pakualaman, tidak ada larangan batik. Beda dengan di keraton. Kalau di keraton banyak larangan, tapi kalau di Pura Pakualaman tidak ada larangan. Jadi semua bisa untuk publik. Matur nuwun.
So there is no copyright in Batik Pakualaman, and it is for the public, not for the public, not exclusively only for the royal. So it is for the public. And the second.
Mbak, kalau untuk perhiasan tidak ada di Pura Pakualaman yang buat dari batik atau bagaimana, tidak ada. Memang kalau perhiasan di Pura Pakualaman kita tidak membuat sendiri, jadi tidak ada yang khusus untuk perhiasan. Dan yang Mbak, yang untuk muri-muri kebudayaan, emang kita di Pura Pakualaman selalu tentang kebudayaan. Kita adalah pengemban kebudayaan, jadi semua kebudayaan yang ada di Pura Pakualaman kita uri-uri, kita lestarikan, kita kembangkan. Terutama untuk saya batik, karena banyak lagi, ada mocopat, ada sempatingan, ada tarian, ada kebudayaan yang lain. Monggo nanti kalau memang ingin bersama-sama memuri kebudayaan, tidak ke Pura Pakualaman, khususnya malam Sabtu Kliwon. Malam Sabtu Kliwon kita banyak sekali acaranya, yaitu kuyon-kuyon, diskusi tentang kebudayaan. Itu ada dua, yang untuk umum dan untuk abdi dalam, jemparingan, mocopat, dan lain-lainnya. Memang itu untuk wetonnya Kanjeng Gusti. Jadi setiap weton Kanjeng Gusti kita mengadakan acara dan dilombakan. Hadiahnya sederhana saja, yaitu karena setiap bulan ya acaranya itu hadiahnya saya mengkhususkan untuk jarik atau peranaan atau vlog gitu. Jadi memang untuk juara-juaranya itu tidak piala tapi kain. Cukup ya Mbak, matur nuwun.
I would like to just a little bit explain it in English that there is the jewelry from Batik. So there is an innovation made out of Batik jewelry, and that is to come to Pakualaman because there are so many programs, also the competition, and we have a very beautiful Batik for the prize. order to see how the Pahlawan work to preserve the tradition itself. And now I would like to invite Mr. Ong to questions.
Thank you. My friend Batik, you can re-dye Batik, but you will never go back to its original pattern and style. You can recycle, re-dye, and create a new form of that Batik. Re-dye is more for just solid colored cloth. For example, my jacket is dyed 28 times deep in natural indigo. So if it goes faded a little bit, I can take it back to my Taiwan friend in Joye and say, please re-dye them back to its original tone. Right? But for Batik, you are thinking now of upcycling or recycling and making a new expression of it. Okay? So let's talking about re-dyeing Batik. So the question of slow fashion, green fashion, eco fashion or eco lifestyle. Slow fashion is not necessarily talking about just using natural dyes or natural fibers and textures. Slow fashion is about a way of expressing. And for example, if I look at your Jogja hand-painted Batik tulis sarong, it would be, if it's a beautiful piece, it would be a slow fashion. But it is not necessarily green fashion, eco fashion, because most of them are not done in natural dyes. Many of them are mixing, and many of them are faking, fortunately, and saying that they're natural dyes, but they are not, they're chemi. They're chemi dyes. Okay? So, it is slow fashion, because it lasts and lasts and will not go out of fashion, right? Green fashion is talking about the consciousness of using non-toxic, non-violent techniques, where the wages even of the person making it is fair. You are not underpaying your Batik chanting worker. She is working in conducive environment. The discharge from your fashion, Batik, is well treated before it goes into the springs and the rivers. So it's non-toxic, it's green, ecologically friendly. Okay? But the other aspect to think about when we talk about green and eco fashion, eco lifestyle, is also this concept of make local, use locally, make local, sell locally, carbon footprint. So unfortunately, I think this is one idea that needs to be inculcated into our minds. If we truly want to promote Jogja style, Jogja Batik, the consciousness and the market must be first local before it goes national, before it goes regional, before it goes global. The appreciation and the market.
I can make myself. Yeah, after 5 years, like that.
Untuk meningkatnya
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we still have
Sangat
one more
berkecukupan.
minute actually. Or maybe I can invite one more questions if you want to. If not, no. Oh, okay.
This is in fact a response to Pak Rahadi question during breakfast yesterday or today, I forgot it. But anyway, I think it's an important question, which is whether Jogja Batik motifs, for example, from Belarus, what is distinctly the Jogja motif, for example, the Arab motifs, have been given safeguards and protection, for example, through geographical indicator, which is one of the most useful tools to get there and protect craft. Other means of having, intellectual property rights and all that, you have a lot of problems in establishing and going to the court. But I think that it should be time that we talk about Jogja protecting through geographical indicator your important cultural batik motifs, so that even on this listing under GI, if you look and you know this is Jogja, what belongs to this place here as your identity batik? Thank you.
It is interesting discussion, but time is very limited. I would like to we have to end our discussion. But before, I'm very interested in Mr. Ong's statement that I would like to read it, so that it stands also with our discussion today. Let me read it. It's not point, actually. So it is worth reading.
Mohon kepada Yang Maha Kuasa, karena membatik itu proses penjiwaan, proses untuk iya. Oleh karenanya, ayo kita ingatkan kita yang sudah diberikan gelar batik itu miliknya orang Indonesia, intangible ya, Humanity Intangible Cultural Heritage. Maka mari kita dengan gerakan batik ini kita sebarluaskan antiterorisme. Kenapa?
Kata teman saya berkawan orang.
Saya tuh nggak tahu bahwa tadi pertanyaannya harus apa boleh diproduksi massal gitu.
Boleh orang lain memproduksi desain itu.
Sebetulnya sih kalau nggak bisa sama sih nggak masalah.
Nah, tapi harus diklirkan. Sebab itu saya tadi baru sama Gerakan UST. Sekarang
It's about state realm, and we are in a time of unprecedented change. First, second, innovation, anything that is new, useful, and surprising. Surprising tends to surprise people because we usually don't hear many people talk about it. For the true boy who says that a great innovations are simple ones that make you slap your forehead and say, gee, why I didn't think of that? But I like what Osmo also says that creativity is thinking of something new, and innovation is implementation of something new. I don't know, do you agree or not agree, but we will try to discuss it. And then we will like to see the pictures first. The first pictures, please. The first pictures, please. Can you see? Oh. Maybe we just can spend for a while and see the pictures. I'm sorry, it's not my mistake. It's the mistake of the screen, right? Okay. So this is there are a lot of pictures. So okay, can you please come here? So this is pictures from there. You can see it. We see as a dresses and as a batik, Indonesian batik. Next. What is about batik in a car? On the left side is a friend of mine, this designer, Kamanita, who makes this car in batik in a car. This is the musician in Yogyakarta, PU. This is the next. See. So this is the batik and car. And the next, batik and shoes. Yeah. Again. This is batik and shoes. Next. Batik and cakes. So who would like to eat the parang first or the megamendung first? Next. The kawung first. Would like to taste it? Again. Next. Batik and furniture. Next. Batik and beca. And the motorcycle as well. And next. Batik and tableware. Again. So batik everywhere. Next. Batik and ceramic. Next.
Nanti tanya.
Batik.
Kalau batik larangan,
Sudah.
kalau masyarakat yang ngerti.
Mural batik.
Itu masih banyak
Next.
yang dipakai untuk kelompokan itu
Same. Next. Next is the front. Before that. Before these pictures.
Kayak ini.
It actually used to be the batik and technology. Next. This is from you, Nia and Agus Esmulyo. This is the batik of Mas Agus and Nia. Next. And this is the painting as well, right? Okay, so have you seen all, I think all the, no, not yet. Now, yes, the countries. Next. This is something that before the fractal thing. So this is the batik technology. Batik fractal used the computer to make kind of a design. But they said that also they put it on the process of batik as well. So like batik and China. Again, the next pictures. This is the batik fractal, the design. This is the Malaysian batik. Is it true? Is it the Malaysian batik, Ibu? Looks like. This is the Malaysian batik. Next. Yes, even the painting in Malaysian batik. And next. Now is the Thailand batik. Is it true, Surabi? Yeah. Okay, next. This is a beautiful girl in a Thailand batik. And the China batik, okay? Is it true? The China batik. Next. Okay, that's all the pictures. And we would discuss about this kind of thing from batik on fabric and then on many materials. And how do you see that?
Satu jenis SMK 1 jenis Utara Tugu. Perang Utara Tugu ada kesempatan.
So, since I know that Pak Rahadi Ramulan, then when I forgot that the CV, the background of the expert here, I haven't read it because there are many different backgrounds. So I think I have to. Yes, you do. Just so they know. Okay, so Pak Rahadi Ramulan is the chairman of Expert Council Indonesian Batik Foundation Indonesia. He studies at the Czech Technical University in Prague, Czechoslovakia, and 2 times to be a minister in the Republic of Indonesia. So, would you please give applause to Bapak Rahadi Ramulan? 2 times being a minister. So, Ibu Surati Rojana Wong. Sawadika, Ibu. Did I pronounce it well? So if you write down your name is Rojana Wong Se, but you don't pronounce the C. Okay. Madam Surati Rojana Wong is a former president for Bertrand Council Asia Pacific Regional, Thailand. And she had been involved in countless activities in the development and promotion of handicrafts for more than 40 years, both at national and international levels. Up until now, she is the chairperson of Community Bonds Foundation 1999 to 2009. Now, Ibu Raja Datin Paduka Usia. Ibu, can I just call you Ibu Usia? Okay. Ibu Usia has had a long and distinguished career in the development and promotion of the arts and crafts of Malaysia. And she was appointed the first Director General of the Malaysian Handicraft Development Corporation. And she has received many awards for her work, including Malaysia's National Arts Award in 2009 for her individual efforts in promoting the art. Of course, his lovely husband and wife, Mas Agus Ismoyo and Nia Plai, the master batik artist of Brahma Tirtasari. Wow, there's a lot of exhibition, and the highlights of exhibition 2016, from 1996 until 2016 is that out of Southeast Asia Textile Museum, Washington DC, Indonesian Fiber Art Creative Museum, Leipzig, Germany. And there are so many. I know that they are so busy with the exhibition and the award from here and there. And I would like to know what your opinion about the innovation of the batik. Here is Kate, because she would like to call by Kate, just Kate. And she is the Dr. Min Chin Tei Chiang, Assistant Professor at the Graduate Institute of Architecture and Cultural Heritage and Director of the Center for Teaching and Learning in Taipei National University of the Art. And Dr. Min Chin Tei Chiang obtained PhD in Archaeology, Cultural Heritage Studies at Leiden University in the Netherlands, and the University of Nottingham, the United Kingdom, and Bachelor of Art in History, National Taiwan University. Right now, she works at the Director Center for Teaching and Learning, Taipei National University of the Arts, Taiwan, and Chief of the Division of Exhibition and Planning, Center for Traditional Arts, Taipei National University of the Arts. Previously, she also acted as Director, Taipei County Gold Museum, as well as Curator and Chief of the Division of Planning, Taipei County Ceramic Museum. Now, we already know that the expert is so expert in their field, and since that Pak Rahadi Rahman has told us about the motif, the process of the batik, and he has again, if I'm not mistaken, on something about is it batik or not batik. I would like to know his opinion of what we already seen in the pictures, the batik and other materials besides fabric. Showtime was Rahadi.
Everybody can hear me? Good afternoon. It's difficult after the lunch. I have also the slide. Can you put in the slide number? Let's see. Which slide? Number 2, please. So if I talk about the batik, I consider I'm talking. You can.
I don't want to be. I would like to. Hold on. Sorry. No, I would like to be fair. For me too, what is one sentence? Excellent, but not batik. Okay. Excellent, but not batik. Yeah, that's very simple. That's half sentence. Okay. So right now I would like to give the time for the audience who would like to ask or to give opinion or to give comment of what we are talking so far is about the innovation. Actually, the topic is the critical issue of innovation on batik. I don't know is it critical or not, but we just asking the expert here about what they think about that batik and the batik and other material than fabric, and what is art of batik from Mas Agus and Nia about the master batik art, because his works so beautiful. I was in their home and so amazed of the things that she already produced. So I ask from the audience who would like to ask or to put more or to get comment of what we are talking so far. Is it? Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity given to me. My name Titi for Universitas Pekalongan, Bapak dari Pekalongan. My question to Bapak Hadi. I would like to say that my hometown Pekalongan popular with the innovation on batik process batik. I said batik in question mark like printing, sablon, with goldsmith, with cheaper price than original batik. But actually I prefer say that it's not batik but cloth with batik pattern. Like that. Yes, as Bapak Rahadi said, I also found stamp batik from paper in exhibition Batik Pekalongan last week. I also said, and also I show in YouTube there is an electric chanting Bapak, electric chanting, as an innovation on process of making batik. I would ask, is that batik? Apakah itu bisa disebut batik, Bapak? Okay. When we talk about batik, yes, it's also a culture, but we also set batik as business. We can give people, especially for small and micro enterprise, for earning money. In my opinion, it's about the power of passion for batik. My passion is, or I would say in my dream, see my students go to the campus wear batik as a daily cloth. As we know, batik only wear in party or sorry for sleeping because tester maybe, yes. I want to see my students go to campus wear batik as a daily cloth. Okay. So our challenge is how to make batik. I said original batik to wear for daily clothes, but it's not expensive.
Wah, I'm so sorry. Saya nggak dengar, kami nggak dengar dari sini, Mbak. Lebih banyak gema. So, I don't know, you are wrong or we are wrong. So, because we cannot. Yeah.
As a innovation process of making batik, my question is that kalau batik, apakah itu bisa disebut sebagai batik dengan menggunakan canting elektrik? Okay. And then the second one, my passion